G'day, Tonia Reeves, Australia's Psychic Cowgirl. I should have had my tinsel on today. I just realised that over in the US, you guys are celebrating a Christmas Day today. For us, it's Boxing Day. So, yeah, I'm a bit behind, a bit ahead, whatever you like to call it. So how is everybody? Hoping that you are having a wonderful Christmas and leading up to some holiday time, and hope that you get to connect with family and just embrace the, that time of year that comes around that we all tend to get together and eat too much, drink too much, you name it. It's kind of that environment for most of us anyway. And, I know for me, I'm still like wasn't 100% well yesterday, but luckily we'd had our Christmas Day catching up with family prior to that, so that was pretty cool. But, yeah, usually this time of year it's kind of like a wind-up to the being the end of the year, and we're stepping on into 2020 in just over a week away. So that's pretty exciting. And, for the holiday period, for some it's a great celebration, and for others it's a time of missing loved ones and, friends and family that you're not able to catch up with. And so I always like to do a little reminder with the work that I do, connecting with those that have passed, to remind you that they are still around and they love to connect in. And we'll be giving you messages, especially for this time of year. They really tend to vamp it up a little bit, and I'm just putting my notes on there. And, they just tend to amplify the messages. So know that if, you're seeing things and you tend to, as humans, we tend to go, oh, that's a coincidence. Know that it's not. Know that it's them giving you signs, and they will do all that they can to be able to bring those signs to you. So this can be things that tend to be repeated. So you might be feeling you're getting signs through, messages through, can be songs, can be feathers around in random places, another one, coins in random places, animals. I know for me, my mum's passed, and a single butterfly is something that represents her and always has been my sign for my mum. So, over the last week I've seen a lot of them, and, it's that time of year over here when they are around, but to see a solitary one on its own in a random place, that's something that I look for, or just a fleeting glimpse of a butterfly. So it's things like that if we're really aware of what the signs are, and if we don't get into our head too much about it, we can also be asking them. So they often, if you say, come on, give me a sign, and then they'll give you a sign from the spirit world, and then you'll tend to go, yeah, was that a sign? You can ask them again and they will do it for you. So know that, regardless of how and what it is, they will be giving you signs at this time, and it's a great time to really honour them and know that that they are around, they're still with you, even if you leave a space at the table for them, or, celebrate a memory is another great one, is have a conversation about a memory or what they mean, the fun times that you had. They love to be a part of experiencing you celebrating their memory. So as hard as it is for us when we're left behind here, and in our human existence, it's very hard to be without our loved ones, they still definitely want you to know that they're around. So I just thought I would share that with you and say, you're not alone, and they definitely will be doing their darndest to make sure that you get the message that they are around. So please don't doubt that. Okay, I'm going to go on to my first caller today. I have got Dina from New Orleans, Louisiana. Dina, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. How's Christmas been for you?
Oh, it's been wonderful. Nice and relaxing.
Ah, lovely. And that's certainly something to look forward to, isn't it, when you get a nice relaxing Christmas and you can just, it's almost like you get to wind right down ready for next year.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. So is there something specific you wanted me to tap into for you today, or do you want me to just tune in? What would you like?
Yeah, just tune in. I'm open to whatever.
Okay. There's something around with you, just connecting initially with you, there's been a big change this year. So is there something new you're stepping into beginning of next year? Because I feel like there's a big change, but I feel like you know what that is.
Yeah, I would say it's more of a health change.
Yep. So
more
it's
of
like
a really personal life.
Yeah. And it's quite uplifting because it's almost like there's a lot of power around it. So I'm like, yay, I'm excited. And it's almost like it's, you're in that zone where you know it's definitely going to happen. And it's almost like with that coming in, there's other changes that will kind of lead on to as well. There's something around Spirit is showing me too, a relationship with you. So you're currently in a relationship?
Yes, I'm married.
Yeah. So it's like a deepening of that relationship as well, because it's like I felt like I wanted to go to something within your current relationship where it's almost like the changes and whether, like you said, with the health, things being on track, feeling better, there's almost like a deepening of the connection there as well. And I see there's a celebration or something around we're going on a holiday, or I feel like you're going on a holiday that you've been thinking about for a while, and you're going to go, you know what? We're doing this, and it's going to be next year.
Oh, okay.
So
I like that.
Yeah. So I feel like, and it's almost like that will be in alignment with this change. So it's like I'm stepping into 2020 very different, and I'm taking a new approach, and it will bring in things that it's almost like for you, it's like I'm waking up into next year going, you know what, I'm here for a good time, and I'm going to celebrate things more so than I have before. So it's like you've had this epiphany where you've sort of gone, you know what, like I'm not gonna make things wait, because I'm here to embrace life. So it's almost like I'm saying yes to opportunities, and that's where I see with the travel. You're going to be like, yep, I'm doing this. I'm not going to wait or leave it to the perfect time or whatever. And it's things will honour that to fall into place. So it's like I'm excited because I'm able to actually do things that maybe you thought you couldn't, or you thought you'd have to wait to do.
Right. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, that makes me happy.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like I do want to say to you too, it's like Spirit is showing me it's about time. When I say it's about time, it's like you've had quite a few ups and downs, and it's time now to reap some reward for, we've had that things being a bit unstable, and we're now ready to go, okay, I've got this. So I feel like I've got the ball and I'm running with it, and I'm not being sidetracked, or I'm not being led off the path. And it's also for you, you've been shown this year about those that are going to come with you and those that aren't. So there's some aspect there of leaving behind the ones that don't have the faith, I want to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's cool. So, and when you do that, I always say it's a great thing, and you're opening the door for others to step in. So it's really cool to be able to say, okay, when I want to move forward and make the changes, if there's some that aren't really in alignment with that, then we let them go, and then that brings in more of those that are in alignment with us. You're quite spiritual as well, so I feel like there's a real connection there for you too, and you've already got that within you, but there's also a deepening of that too, which is going to be quite powerful, I want to say.
Yay.
Yeah, there's definitely, and there's something about also for you inspiring other women. So there's some part of your journey that you're doing that's going to be inspiring others.
Oh, I love that. That makes me really happy.
Yeah.
So that makes me really happy.
Great, because it's like if you haven't thought of it, you need to, because there's a lot of women out there that would love to hear what you have to say, and sometimes we think because we've experienced it that who would want to hear that, but they're showing me for you. It would be very important for others to be inspired by you.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah, so look into that, because I see you making a difference there. So whether it's doing workshops or, something where you're just sharing with others, that may be going through struggles and things, to say, look, this is my story and I'm here to help inspire you, because it's like you are inspirational.
Thank you. I love that. That's the way I want to go. So that makes me really happy.
Oh, great. Awesome. Yeah. Because it's like we all have that soul purpose, and sometimes it, like we go through life and we capture aspects of it where we're helping others. But then when it comes to our big picture, it's almost like, yeah, we need to, so I just get that bit of encouragement to go, yep, I've got this.
Yeah.
And it's quite funny, I love it, because I've got birds nesting here, which sometimes does come through on the radio, and they're all going crazy. And as I'm telling you this, and I'm like, that's a sign, they can, sometimes they're more vocal than others, but it was like, as I was telling you that, they're going crazy. Yeah. So
they're like, tell her to listen to that.
Exactly. Yeah, that is so good. So you've really got some amazing things for you next year. And I do see some change around for your other half as well. So it's like it's almost like you're stepping up, and he's inspired as well. And I feel like I want to say to you to pass on to him. Can I ask if his father's in spirit?
Do I what?
Your husband? Is his father in spirit? Because I've got a mail coming through to pass that message on to him.
Oh, I have a deceased husband as well.
Okay, all right. But what about your partner now? Because I feel like this is to do with your partner now.
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah, okay. So but his father. So I'm confusing myself. Don't worry. So your partner now, his father, is he alive, or is he passed?
Yeah, he's still here.
He's still there, okay. But I feel like there's a male, so maybe we're going to grandfather. But it's like they want to give him a message, and that is to be open to changing what he's doing. And I feel like it's something around career for him. It's like he's either been having second thoughts or he's thinking about change, but I want to inspire him to say it's time to do it.
Okay, awesome, yes.
All right, yeah. So just pass that message on to him, because I feel like it's rather important. This chap coming through has got a uniform of some sort, so I'm not sure where that fits. But if he's a grandfather, there's some connection to uniform, or he was wearing. I wanted to go military, so I don't know where that fits, but. So know, Dina, that you are divinely guided. You are really guided in what you're doing.
Oh, that makes me want to cry.
Yeah, absolutely. And know that you're getting the signs, and I also want to give you a kiss and a hug from your husband in spirit too. It's like he's around, and it's almost like he wants to be in the background, but as you mentioned him earlier, it's almost like that sort of gives him the thing to come forward and to say he's really happy that you're happy, and he is looking out for you as well. So know that, and he does show me that he gives you signs. So I feel like there's a sign in music with him too. There's something to do with, he's showing me music is a connection for him, and he wants me to tell you that he's okay. So it's very important that he says, I'm okay and I'm up here and I'm all right. And he's also got a dog with him. It's like, okay, he's got a dog.
Yes,
so
he does.
decided to show me that. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, that was our dog.
Beautiful, yeah. So it's very important. He's saying, he's a dog. All right. I must go on to my second caller.
That's the validation.
Beautiful.
Thank you
Dina.
so much. So beautiful and so many blessings. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been an honor to connect for you. Thanks, Dina. Take care.
Thank you. You have a
Merry
beautiful
Christmas.
day. I appreciate it so much.
My pleasure. Bye-bye. Okay, we've got Diana in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Whoa, is it snowing over
Hi,
there? How are you?
how are you?
Very good. Is it snowing over there? Is it cold?
No, it's not too bad. I mean, it's like -7
Oh,
right now.
beautiful.
It's pretty good.
We're sweltering over here. It's rather warm, so isn't it funny? Polar opposites. So, Diana, can I help you with something specific, or what would you like? How would you like to connect today?
I was just wondering if my hubby has a message for me.
Okay, so we've got, this is your hubby that's passed. Let me have a look.
He had
Okay.
passed on here in March.
Sorry, he passed in March, was that?
Yes.
Oh, wow, not that long ago. Okay. And can I ask, was he unwell for a little while, or there's something around you looking out for him prior to him passing?
What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
That's all right. It's a little bit of a tricky line, so I'll repeat that. Was he something around you looking after him prior to him passing? So I feel like he wasn't well, or there's an acknowledgement of all that you did for him leading up to him passing.
Well, honestly, I want to know what signs that he gives, if he's still around. Like, I mean, I know he's around, but I just
you
like
doubt it,
I'm
which
looking
is
out
pretty
for
normal.
signs, right?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, can I just get his first name?
What? Say that again? Sorry.
No, that's okay. What was his first name? I just want to, there's some connection with a name for him.
Christopher. Christopher Page. And his birthday is October 20th,
Okay.
1970.
Oh, wow. There's some acknowledgement he's up there with his brother. Does that make sense? There's a male up there with him, or he's stepping in saying he's with somebody. And I feel like I wanted to go to his brother.
That he's what? He's crossed.
Has he got a brother that's in spirit as well? There's someone.
His sister, maybe.
Okay, now this is a male that's with him. Let me see. Just like he's acknowledging there's another male with him. All right, now we're going to go to, because we're limited with time, I want to make sure I can get that as far as the messages go for you, he has got a bit of a character there, so it's like there's some funny things that do happen. And, okay, almost like I want to go to you lose things, and it's almost like he has a hand in that. So, it's a little bit like the keys have gone missing, or I know I put them down and then I go back and they're not there. There's something where, and it's almost like he gets a bit of a thrill out of that. Like, so he gets a bit of a laugh at you losing things. Does that make sense?
Really? Okay, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, because he's got a bit of a sense of humour. So, it's like he wants to see his...
going nuts. That's awesome.
Yeah, because it's like he wants to see you smile. There's something around having a smile. And there's also, I feel like, he's showing me something around this time of year having a special drink. And he's not showing me specific what it is, but I feel like it's something the two of you did.
Drink. I would have been, I don't know, Christmas time we had eggnog.
Okay, yeah, because it's like it's when they show me memories like that, it's like he's validating the fact that that's something you guys used to do, and he still wants you to keep doing it. So it's like there's that connection. And sometimes when we do doubt, or we think, oh, are they still around? There's what can you put? There's like those strong connections of doing things that you both did together is a way of helping, feel them around again. I do want to acknowledge he's showing me does put his arm around you of a night time. So I feel like there's times when, you're either going to bed or just prior to bed. And sometimes that can feel like goosebumps. You feel like for just a random reason, you're not cold, but you suddenly have goosebumps and you feel like, energetically, that's a common one for spirit to come in. And when they get close to us, we feel those goosebumps. So when it's random times, just be aware that that's also a way that he connects with you. And he wants you to go on. Okay. Did you guys have plans to do something next year or to go away? Because it's like he's showing me he wants you to do what you were going to do together. He still wants you to do it.
We didn't have any plans. Well, we've been saying we're going to go visit our friends out in Ontario, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, I feel like you'll be doing that. So even if you haven't thought of that, it's like he's showing me that to tell you to still do it, even though he's not here, because it's like he'll be doing it with you. So the fact is he is around you and he wants to have the fun with you still. And even though he is in spirit, he's still connected to you. So it's like I'm still going to be doing things with you. So I want to do some fun things. And I know it's hard when you're going through grief, and especially for you, your first Christmas with him not being there is undoubtedly just so hard.
Yeah. Well, I got my family surrounded me, so
yeah,
I
beautiful.
got lots of family here right now.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm in the quiet room.
Yeah, beautiful. And you can't beat that, having family and memories and a bit of fun. And I also feel like I want to go to a young boy that's a bit like your husband. So I feel like, I don't know whether this is a son
Maybe
or a grandson.
His son.
Yeah. So it's like he's acknowledging
he's not here, though.
Okay. I want to say, because it's like he's specifically gone to him to say he wants to say he's really proud of him. There's something that he's done possibly since your husband's passed, and it's like he wants to acknowledge, to tell him, to say well done. He's really happy for him.
Oh, thank you. I needed to hear that.
Yeah. So it's like he's saying yes.
Thanks,
and he's all seeing, and he's always around you. And I feel like he's also showing me there's a piece of clothing. Do you have a piece of his clothing that you still have close by? Because it's like he's acknowledging, like, I see you doing this.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so it's like that's his confirmation to say, I'm watching you, I see what you do. So, know that
I'm watching you, that's his thing. Can you tell me that?
Yes, he's not going to let you get away without him joining in. And I feel like that's part of his personality too. He hated to miss out. It's like, I'm not missing out. I might be in the spirit world, but I'm not. I'm here. I'm having fun as well. I'm joining in.
Okay.
All right. So know that he's definitely around, and he's got the personality to make sure that you know. So sometimes, just don't doubt when you see things. And often what I do is if I get a message, I say thank you, and it's like the more you encourage them, the more they'll tend to get stronger and stronger at giving it to you. So it's really cool.
Okay.
But yeah, he's quite happy and proud of the fact that he can connect with you. So I see it as it's only really sometimes that humanness that makes us go, was that real? Did that really happen?
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So it's like, don't doubt it, because he's very strong at giving that to you. And I also want to go to, I don't know where you are, there's birds flying around. Like we often get eagles here. I feel like there's something about a bird with him as well, some sign or something. But I feel like it's strongly about a bird coming in and connecting with you.
Okay. What
all right,
color
just look out for that.
So an eagle or what?
Yeah, I feel like, well, when I say it, it's not a common bird. So it's almost like if you see, and I'm trying to like to us, we often get the two eagles that come around, and sometimes we'll get a hawk.
We got eagles out here too, but it's very rare we'll see them. It's a blessing to see them.
Perfect. Yeah. So look out for that, because I feel if you haven't already, you'll see that and go, and he'll be quite proud that he's shown you that. But it's like sometimes we also need that prompt to look out for it, because we get a bit, if we're not looking, we don't see. So, but yeah, there's something around the birds that is a connection for him. Okay. He's a beautiful man, I have to say. Like, what a selfless.
He is.
Yeah, absolutely. Very much all to do with family, and, he just wants to see you guys all happy. It's very important to him.
Yes. Yes.
And he's not just here to guide you, he's going to guide everybody. So that's another great conversation you can have with the family, to share that he's giving messages and see what because I feel like that'll be something you guys will build up over the next, 12 months, signs where you can all share how you've been able to connect in with him, because he's there for all of you, and he's very much always been a family man, and it's like he's definitely that way in spirit as well. Yeah.
Yes,
so he will make his presence known. He's not missing out. so know that. And it's like he's up there celebrating as well. So that's where I felt like there's another male up there who felt brotherly, but it could have been a friend of his, but it's like they're celebrating together.
Okay. I don't know who. It's not a lot of people.
Yeah. It might be somebody, but definitely. They looked a bit alike. That's why I wanted to go as his brother, because he looked a bit similar. Same colouring.
Okay.
But sometimes that works out a bit later. You go away and have a think, that'll come up as to who that is. I felt like I wanted to go to the name John with that too, so I don't know if that helps to work it out. But anyway, I'm nearly out of time, so thank you so much for calling in, Diana, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Yes,
it's been an absolute
so
blessing
Merry
to connect
Christmas.
to you and your husband. Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Take care.
Bye. Blessings to you. Thank you all very much. Thank you, beautiful callers. Have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. I will catch you same time, same place next week. Tonia Reeves signing off from Sunday Creek, Victoria, Australia. Yoo-hoo!